running down the wing. Here United sing, Viva Garnacho, Viva Garnacho.
What a
And
player.
mate comes on, turns the game around, 2-1, Manchester United in the derby. Manchester is always red. How are you, Emad? Congratulations. And how's the bub and mum going?
Mate, they're going good. It's been it's what a week. It's been one of those weeks.
It's been huge, mate. Huge.
My boy born on the 10th, Marcus Rashford, wears the 10. He scores the winner in the derby. Our star boy Garnacho comes on. Him and Anthony, to be honest, game changers, man. And obviously all credit goes to Eric Ten Hag and his management of the game and the boys. And mate, it's been one of the best weeks of my life. I can't hands down one of the best weeks.
Mate, it has. It's like I was that excited when your young Adam came around. Named him after me. Thank you. And we win the derby. My daughter won the nationals as well, which was unreal down in Melbourne. So it's been huge. I leave tomorrow to go to Malta and Manchester. So the week has been
slightly
huge,
jealous about that one. Slightly
it's
jealous.
Been massive. It's been massive.
Mate, even with our household, like apart from my boy, obviously my wife giving birth to our son, our third son. My daughter learned how to ride her bike with no training wheels.
Oh, brilliant.
Lost her first tooth yesterday. Well, I
saw that photo. I did see that photo. That was excellent. Yeah.
Mate, it's just been a week of milestones, man. It's unbelievable. And honestly, like the derby, it's probably one of the first derbies I've gone into in a long time where I was confident.
Yep.
I felt good. I was happy, man. I was excited. I wasn't that nervous about the game. Even though they slapped us earlier this year, I wasn't nervous about this one. and I don't know, it just felt like it didn't feel like one of those, those lucky wins, those one-offs. It felt like, I don't know, it's starting to turn. It's starting to turn, mate. Get the bus going.
I tell you, the drive and the determination out of these players was incredible. And I've got to say it, mate. Since I said Fred, I want him on the bench. He's seen the pod. He's seen the pod, and he wanted to prove to me,
mate,
that he could do the job.
That age like milk. I've been that age like milk. That call you said a few weeks back, man. I told you. I said the bloke, he's a world beater on his day, bro.
Bloody incredible!
He's so good.
Oh man,
he went home. Brazilian. He went home. He emptied his pockets. He took the keys out. Put the phone down. Hey, De Bruyne, what are you still doing in there? Get out! Get out of there, De Bruyne.
Oh, far out! It was an amazing. At the supporters club at Scruffy's, absolutely unbelievable. But we weren't there. I had my reasons. I wasn't there, and you had your reasons. But to see all the videos and everyone celebrating there at the supporters club, congratulations! It was absolutely epic to see. Please get to these other events. And the more people we get there, the better off the club will be.
I'm surprised the floor. The floor on that top level didn't give way, man.
There was more people down in the dungeon as well. A lot of people couldn't get up the top, so they had to put people down the bottom as well. So they packed out two areas, man. It was well done, and congratulations to the supporters club and everyone that went.
Fergal as well. Obviously, Fergal manages Scruffy's. Well done, Fergal.
He's running it. So
being a United supporter too, so can you imagine, you're trying to watch the game and manage the pub at the same time.
Yeah.
United over everything,
Fergal, man. He's a good man. Anyway, we've got to get on with this game. It was good, man, from the get-go, wasn't it? Like, I always look at the players when they come. I've said it before. I always look at the players when they're walking out. And look, I did see De Gea give one of the players a bit of a cuddle in the tunnel, and I did make mention of that to the boys that came and watched it in the cave. But I watched him walk out. I watched it. I don't know, one of his Spanish mates, and I just saw a confident team walking out. I did. I really saw a confident team walking out, and look,
it's so good.
words can't explain. It's gone past a couple of days, and I want to watch it again for the third time, to be honest with you. And I might watch it just before I go to bed tonight. And it was just from the get go, you could see players. Actually, let's start from the team lineup. Start from the lineup. Luke Shaw's playing in the center of defense again. Give us your thoughts,
mate. I like him there. he played well.
He played well, but what did you think when Eric put it out like that and saw Fred in there?
No, look, the lineup it didn't wasn't worried too much. It was like, okay, what's he trying to do here? What's the game plan? Okay, like I'm obviously we've seen Luke Shaw at centre back last few weeks, and he's been really good. I don't think we've conceded a goal. So I don't mind that partnership.
7 clean sheets now, I think it is.
Yeah. Well, we conceded in this game, obviously.
Oh, we did, yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind. I like that part. I can see what Ten Hag is doing there with Shaw and Varane. If you look at Shaw, he's left-footed. Martinez is left-footed. Same sort of build. Martinez is probably a little bit smaller, but same sort of build, same sort of aggression about both of them. Right, so he wants to keep that same sort of chemistry between the two centre backs, between Varane and whoever it is, whether it be Shaw or Martinez next to him. You know, one's going to be the aggressor. Varane's going to come in and he'll do all the sweeping up. And that's what I think Ten Hag sees in playing Luke Shaw in that position over Harry Maguire, who might. Yeah. I'm going to have to say, man, that guy's head must be gone. If he can't get us, bro, he's got Martinez ahead of him, Lindelof ahead of him, now Luke Shaw ahead of him. He's now fourth in the pecking order. Yeah. And I've probably missed another centre back. I can't think of any other centre backs, but I'm going to say he's fourth in his head is gone. As a club captain, mate, your time's done. But anyway, I don't want to stay on that side of things. So I don't mind Luke Shaw playing centre back. I can see why Ten Hag picks him in that position. And then you look at left back, and I was saying this to the boys earlier today. I'm loving. You've gone. Where are you? Come back here. I'm loving the depth and the versatility we have in our midfield and defense at the moment. The fact that he's playing a left back at centre back, the fact that you can bring on, the fact that you can play Bruno out wide, and then we've got some depth on the bench in those positions. We've got Garnacho, like Anthony, we bought for £100 million. He's coming off the bench and making an impact. There's no sulking, no whinging, no bitching, no biting. He's just coming on and doing his job. I'm loving that versatility. I know we've just signed this new striker, but I'd love to see a bit more depth up front. And then with Fred in the midfield, mate, I told you, the guy can do a job. The guy can do a job, but just Fred, you just got to give him strict commands.
Yeah, give him instructions
Fred,
and
run this way, run that way, pass this way. Don't do this, do this. He'll follow it.
Yeah.
Look at what his job was, man. Mark KDB.
Yeah.
Mark De Bruyne.
Oh, you got away from him once.
No, it wasn't even his. I've watched it back. It wasn't his man at the time. Honestly, it's not Fred's. It wasn't Fred's guy. Yeah. What did we say before the first derby this season? If we cut out the supply, you cut out the goals.
Yeah, that's it.
Right. And what didn't we do? We didn't cut out De Bruyne. We didn't cut out their other supply, their goal suppliers. What did we do in this one? We cut out the supply. De Bruyne hardly touched the ball.
Mate, they were awful. That in saying like that City were awful. Their passes were shocking, passing the ball out. Yeah, because we pressured and I totally
agree made them look awful. Them look awful.
Exactly.
But even then, they still dominated the game in terms of possession. They had all the ball.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan.
I think the final thing was 70-something. We were 26% with the ball or something. I didn't even see that, but that's what I heard.
I hated this counter-attacking United side when we were under Ollie.
Yeah.
Because I just hate counter-attacking football. I can see what Ten Hag does now when he's going to play against teams that he knows has a bit more quality than us. So like the likes of City. He's going to sit back a bit. He's going to let them play with the ball, but it's very, what's the word? What's the word I'm looking for here? It's very strict. It's very,
it's very disciplined defensive.
Disciplined.
Yeah.
It's disciplined. That's the word. It's very disciplined. The way they press, when they press, who's marking who, not allowing many runners. And we saw a couple of times Rashford wasn't tracking back in that first half.
Yeah.
And Kyle Walker,
yeah,
you know, he was having a bit of a field day down that side.
Yeah, he was having a field day down that right-hand side. Look, one thing I was concerned with a lot of the times through the game, and as much as Wan-Bissaka had a great game, there was an overlap on him every single time. Well, I might say every time, but a lot of the times there was an overlap on Wan-Bissaka when crosses were coming in. So we can't forget that. Like, and the amount of times I was saying to the boys, mate, have a look at the back post. Have a look at the back post. 2 players on Wan-Bissaka, 2 players there.
Right, how good is he, but how good has he been since coming back?
Yeah.
We all thought he was gone.
I was actually thinking about through that game as well. I actually wanted to see Luke Shaw pushed out to the wing, out to left back, and then bring Martinez on, and because I thought Malaysia, as much as he was absolutely exceptional in defence, I just didn't think he was providing us to go forward. Maybe that's just a perception that I saw. Maybe other people saw it different.
You also have to think as well, but
to get caught out or something like that.
We didn't have a lot of ball.
That's
we
right.
We didn't have a lot of ball anyway.
Yeah.
A lot of our attacks in the first half came through long balls.
Yeah.
You know, over the top, counter attacking, quick passing away. There's no time for either Wan-Bissaka or Malaysia to get up and down that wing.
Yeah.
A bit more in the second half where we saw Wan-Bissaka start dribbling like Maradona.
Yeah.
And he was carving people up.
Yeah, I know, down that right-hand side. Mate, when he wasn't in line with the 18-yard box, but he ripped 3 of them just on that right-hand side, man.
He did.
Well, fuck, is this really happening?
Yeah. I couldn't believe it, man. It was so good. I was so pumped. And I know there's a bit of controversy around that first goal, the equaliser, but who gives a fuck?
But you know what?
Fuck you, City.
Yeah. You know what? When I saw the through ball, I didn't even see that Rashford was offside. And I'm seeing it go and go and go. And I'm thinking, I was actually thinking to myself, why isn't Rashford actually trying to control this ball? And anyone that says that the players were near him, they weren't even close to him. Not even close. You have a look at a few camera angles, they weren't even close. So to even suggest that, look, I reckon in most cases, they probably would have called the offside. But when you really break it down and you heard the referee after the game explain the reason why, I don't think Rashford interfered. Okay, he changed direction, yes. But there still wasn't a player around him. I don't care what anyone says. I'll sit here with you in the cave and I'll show you that the player was at least 1.5 meters away from him. He was never going to block the shot. And the goalkeeper was too deep. The goalkeeper wasn't even coming out for the 1v1. So, and Bruno was on the inside of the player on the left. So
I'm with you, man.
Bruno has actually got right of way to the ball. So, and then Rashford changed direction when Bruno was coming into play. So he's not offside to Bruno. So I don't know what the fuck people are going on about.
Look, I'm with you. I don't care whether it's offside, whether it's onside. Yeah, we took the fucking goal. Cop that. I don't care. I'm taking that. But I will say, if we conceded a goal like that, I'd be filthy as shit. I'd be screaming at the top of my lungs. But you know what? I'm going to take it, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck City.
Yeah.
21's coming, bro.
I have no time for City at all. I've just had the Arsenal boyfriend turn up now. Fucking Arsenal winning 2-0 again this morning.
Don't worry about Arsenal.
I said to him, mate, your time is coming this weekend, son. This weekend it's coming.
We are going to hunt them down, mate. We are going to hunt them down.
It'll be another, when was it? Newcastle, 1996, I think it was. 11 points behind. United take it.
Mate, I'm telling you.
I would love to see them get beat.
We're going to beat them. We're going to beat them on Sunday, right? We've still got a game before that, but we're going to beat them on Sunday. Yeah. They've still got 2 games against City that they have to play. They'll lose those games.
Yeah, mate.
City's going to slip up somewhere.
We've beaten them all this year. So
that's right.
And I'm not even going to put Tottenham in the category of top teams, mate. Fuck off, Tottenham. All you Tottenham supporters, he's a dreamers, mate.
Tottenham are nothing.
Oh, man. That's our easy game.
It was so good, man. I'm telling you, I can't explain that feeling at full time,
Mate, I
mate.
saw the feeling when you put that part, you're whispering so you didn't wake up the family. You nearly put the skateboard through the card
My
cabinet
cabinet,
behind you.
yeah.
Mate, it could have been another very good man cave moment after me
I'm telling
breaking
you.
the chair.
Oh, mate, we need to get that video back up for Tom. It was so good, man. I am so proud of them. They of just what they're doing, how they're playing, how they're conducting themselves. We've seen the last few weeks, the games that we've won because we're on a good run of form here, a good run of games that we've just we've been winning, we've been scoring, and there haven't been many games where we've conceded first lately. And to see that we've conceded the first goal, and it was pretty late in the game too, conceding that goal to Jack Grealish,
Yeah.
who fuck you too, Grealish.
Of all people, man.
Yeah, what a prick.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm so glad we didn't get him, but to concede a goal at the time that we did, and to come back, man, and score 2 goals within 3 minutes. I'm telling you,
Viva Garnacho, mate.
Garnacho and Anthony, he was effective.
Yeah.
And Garnacho as well, man. Like he's only a kid, and he's got some balls on him.
How
He,
exciting! Well, for us too, it's a bit different because we really have embraced this kid. We really have.
yeah,
We've had a bit of interaction as well, but just slight interaction with him, and it's just when he steps up on the sideline, I get a buzz. I really do. I get that excited. You know me with youth players.
yeah.
It's something about them. I don't know what it is. I just think because they're fearless. I don't care if they make a mistake. I just, I don't know. It's just something about them. I think it's just the United way for me that I love the youth player. And when I see this kid come on, he was ripping Walker to pieces. And I don't care whether Walker's played 70 minutes, 80 minutes. Walker, mate, he's a class player, Walker. He gets forward, he's a good player. And Garnacho just ripped him up. Just basically told him to pack your suitcase, get back on the blue side of fucking United.
Mate, I love that
Of
even
Manchester.
when we equalised, that we didn't
Yeah.
just sit back and try and play out for a draw. Because
Yeah.
I would, if you would ask me before the game, what would you take out of this? I'd take a draw.
Oh,
I was
100%. Yeah.
confident of a win, but I'd take a draw.
Yeah. I backed them
But
2-1 in my tip and comp, United.
did you?
So I was pretty bad.
But
Yeah.
to see him keep going for it, man, and just open the game right up, Bruno was all over the pitch, man.
He was
you know,
immense, man.
he was immense. And I'm going to give
immense.
the bloke credit, man. Like he's playing like the Bruno that we all fell in love with when we signed.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm loving to see right now. He covered every blade of grass. So did Fred. Casemiro's ball to, I think it was Casemiro
Rashford.
that played that.
Yeah, played the
Yeah,
Rashford ball, yeah.
Mate, unbelievable again. Ericsson was okay. Martial, I wasn't too impressed
He
with.
needed to come off, Ericsson. He did need to come off.
Yeah.
I was saying we need to take Ericsson off. I thought he looked a little bit leggy. And Garnacho came on for him, didn't he?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So, look, he could have easily
we thought at half time Rashford was coming off, to be
Yeah.
honest. He looked,
I was
like he'd
nervous.
done a groin or his hip or
Yeah.
something.
Oh, yeah.
And then to
I
see
was
Martial
down.
coming off, mate,
Yeah.
once you look back in hindsight and you go, you know what, Martial probably deserved to come off because he wasn't offering anything.
Well, apparently he felt a niggle, so he came off. From what
But
I
even
heard.
the crowd, there was a moment in the game in that first half where he should have pressed or he should have, just run that extra few yards.
Yeah.
And the crowd got on his back for it.
Yeah.
You could hear him really getting on his
Well,
back.
the crowd don't want to see back to whatever it was 6 months ago.
Before,
They don't want to see it anymore. They've had enough. They've had a gutful. So now the
Mate,
crowd's worked out if they put the pressure on, and Ten Hag will back the crowd straight away.
Yeah.
So
Well, they know the regime, mate. If you don't perform, you're gonna get dropped.
that's it.
So
it's so good.
let's see what this new striker that we've got. I can't even say his name. I just call him Weggers.
Yeah.
I'm just calling him Weggers. Let's see what Weggers does when he comes on.
Yeah.
Everyone's just giving us shit about, we only signed him because he scored twice against Argentina in the World Cup. So
Because that was easy to do, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You must be shit to score against Argentina.
Yeah. Oh, we could have signed players like Nunez or Gatpo. We could have signed them, but
because they're doing really well.
Yeah, they're doing fantastic.
Darwin Noodles. Well, mate.
Wake up to
How
yourself,
good? And how good was it? Not long after that, we beat City. Liverpool gets slapped by Brighton.
And Leeds lost as well. So,
mate.
it's been a very good week. It's been a very
They're
good
irrelevant Leeds anyway. Oh man,
Mm.
it's been a great week. It's been a great week. I just want to see, because I know we got Crystal Palace, I think before the Arsenal game.
Yeah, Crystal Palace is this weekend, I'm pretty sure.
United's
or
on
midweek.
Sunday night.
What day is it today? Oh, today's Monday, isn't it? Yeah, today's Monday.
Know.
Yeah, today's Monday. I think it's midweek. We've got
Thursday morning. 7 a.m.
Yeah.
And that's away from home.
Yeah. You know what? I won't be watching it at 7 a.m. I'll be watching it at normal time.
Yeah, like a normal person.
Yeah. Yeah.
Will you be? Where will you be? Will you be in Malta?
I'll be in Malta. So I'll go and watch it. I'll watch it at the supporters club.
Yeah, mad.
Yeah.
When
so
do
I'll
you
go to
England.
Yeah. I go to England on the 27th. So I'll be able to watch the Crystal Palace game at the supporters club, the Arsenal game at the supporters game, and the Forest game at the supporters club.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So there's 3 before I go to Manchester. And then once I get to Manchester, I go to the Reading game. So that's the FA Cup 4th round.
The Forest game is the Carabao Cup, yeah?
Yeah. So, and then that's midweek. So I go to that game as well. And then I go to the Crystal Palace game on the Munich weekend. So I go to 3 games, and I'm going to go watch the women play on the Sunday. And I've got a Munich event on the Friday and the Munich anniversary as well at Old Trafford. So it's massive. I'm going to see a few of the boys' graves as well, which is Tony Easham's going to take me. So on the Friday, when I've got the Munich event at Hotel Football, I'm getting picked up at 9 o'clock in the morning, and Tony Easham's going to take myself, Shane, Alyssa, and Emily around to the graves, so we can go and lay a few things on the graves, and if we have to clean them up for him and stuff like that. And yeah, so it's going to be that Friday is going to be a pretty emotional day. So it's going to be.
I didn't know Shane was going as well.
Yeah, Shane. Every time we've gone, Shane's at his father's place. He's just looking after his dad. His dad's not doing too well. Either is his mum. So he goes there. He's been back to Jersey a couple of times this year. So he's over there looking after them, and then he'll meet me into the UK. So we're going to try and go to Dudley as well. So go to Duncan Edwards, go and see that as well. And so it's going to be a mad. Well, from the 27th to the 7th, so it'll be huge.
Yeah, it's massive.
Big week. Yeah.
That's massive, mate.
Yeah, so
that's exciting. So you take off tomorrow, man. It's been the week of a lifetime for me personally. You're about to go on a trip of a lifetime.
Yeah.
Over there. United are on the up. We're 1 point behind City. We're in 3rd position. Like I said, we got Crystal Palace and then Arsenal on the weekend. Mate, we're in a title race. We are in a title race.
Yeah, 1 point behind City. So
yeah, don't let anyone be fooled, mate. Don't think, oh yeah, this is just a hot run of form. It's more than that, mate. We're coming. We're coming for you, Arsenal. We're coming. We're going to take that spot. We're going to be lifting number 21. Can't wait.
They're all nervous. I'm telling you. They're all thinking about us now, mate. They're all thinking about us. And look, if you don't see me back on the 8th, I'll be back just after May. So.
Oh, mate, I'll come. if we're right up there and we're gonna, oh mate, I'm flying over.
You got 4 kids now, mate. You're lucky to get on a podcast, let alone fly to man. You'll have to do a night run. We'll just come for the weekend. Come for the weekend.
Mate, I'll go for the weekend. I don't care.
Mate, Dean's Gate will be packed.
Oh, mate. Stop it. Anyway, I think that's a good place to leave it there, Adam.
It is, mate.
It's been a week, mate. It's just nothing but great, positive vibes at the moment. We're all loving what we're seeing. We're loving the fact that United are winning games again and winning games well. The passion for the badge is back. The passion around the ground is back. The passion between us is back.
Yeah,
We're back, baby.
mate.
I'm so pumped.
Oh, mate, no, it was been an awesome week, like you said, and I'm going to give a shout out to my daughter and her team, and it was just an unbelievable week. They had two big well, it all started. I'll just quickly go through what happened with them. So Kira got sent off actually in the I think it was the second game for a handball that I didn't think was a handball, but so they had to play a game and a half, fifth man, which is, if anyone doesn't know, in futsal means they don't have a goalkeeper. They have one of the players stand in as a goalkeeper, and they overload the other team. They got through to the quarterfinal. They got through the quarterfinal. They won that pretty easy. Then that was against WA. Went to the semi-final against Queensland, who they already had played and beat 2-1 in a tight game. They were down, can't remember, I think they were down 2-1 with not long to go, with 4.5 minutes to go. Our coaches decided to play fifth man. Now, fifth man at 4.5 minutes is a long time. So they decided to play fifth man, and it's unusual for a team at the age of 17, especially a female side, to go fifth man. And this team, they went 2-2, 3-2. Kira's come back out, 48 seconds to go. Well, usually when you get back to 2-2, you'll just go back with the keeper back in. But the coach's credit, he was that confident he'd get the goal. They got to 3-2. Kira made a massive save with 48 seconds to go. Got them through to the grand final. Same deal. They went to fifth. Kira came off. They took her out in the game. So she came off. She was determined to come back on. Full time was 1-1. Went into extra time. They got up to 2-1, 3-2. Kira's team went to fifth man. Ended up winning the game 4-3. Kira come back on with a few minutes to go to try and help close out the game. It was an unbelievable feeling, man. Fucking ridiculous.
Good job, girls.
Absolutely massive for these girls. It was incredible. We've been part of the Nationals for a few times now, and without doubt, this bunch of girls, they played as a team, and it was just incredible. The vibes that they gave out was just epic. So anyway, Emad's left me. So I'll talk to you later. See you later. Check yous.